Hello gamers! When a friend got me to get the Command Conquer Remastered Collection to play it with him every now and then, I hadn't expected trying the original game's campaign out will send me on a nostalgia trip down the memory lane and that I'd get motivated to try to beat the game on the hard difficulty. But here we are! I won't bore you with the full playthrough. I will only bore you with what I think are the highlights for each mission. And today's mission is GDI 4AW, Stolen Property, Poland. Just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
Sanctioned by the United Nations, the Global Defense Initiative has one goal: eliminate multinational terrorism in an effort to preserve freedom. The Brotherhood of Nod, an ancient and secret society, maintains strong ties with most global terrorist organizations. Commanded by this man, known only as Cain, Nod's long-term goals are unknown. However, recent activities include expansionary behavior into disenfranchised nations, high-volume investment in global trade markets, and aggressive manipulation of international mass media. These efforts are suspected to be funded by Nod's access to vast Tiberian deposits. Tiberium continues to confound the scientific community, soaking up ground minerals and soil nutrients like a sponge. The end result of this unique leaching process creates the formation of Tiberium crystals, rich in precious metals and available for collection with a minimum of mining expense.
Delta Sierra Echo to Commander, approaching our next objective. We're just crossing the Belarus border and we've got a problem. Nod ambushed one of our convoys and made off with a good supply of activated pellet rods. Sounds harmless, right? Well, those rods are step one in slapping together a nuclear device. We gotta get him back. Shepard's still offline, so we're acting without confirmation, but I'm betting that this is too important to wait. Take a small force into the Noddy camp and get those rods back before their birds can pick them up. The rods were packed in transport crates. I doubt Nod's had time to transfer them, but who knows. Keep your eyes open. Give him hell.
There are 3 versions of the 4th mission and all of them suck. We have a small combined force that will be attacked a few seconds after the mission begins, and you need to clear the mission objective with very limited reinforcements. That's right, no base building or economic victories in these. It's all down to how well you can micro your units during engagements, and on the hard difficulty which I'm playing at, you will really want to cheese the missions as much as possible because of the bonuses the AI gets and the penalties you suffer from. In this particular version of the mission, you need to recover a shipment of fissile material from a small Nod base in the northwest corner of the map. Most of the enemies are static sentries that will engage when you get in their range or when you reveal certain parts of the map. Try to protect your grenadiers as much as you can and play very defensively, using the superior range of your vehicles to bait the enemies into your concentrated lines of fire, ideally through the Tiberium to soften up their infantry before the fighting even begins. Light Scout is faster, but has a shorter range and vision and can take less punishment than your APCs.
Right away, sir. Reporting. Awaiting order. Moving out. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Got it.
Once you have baited and dealt with this racketeer, load your infantry into the APCs to cross the Tiberian patch safely. The loading process is painfully slow, but at least the disembarking seems reasonably quick.
Unit acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Moving out.
It's quiet here for now, but don't get too comfortable. The Nord will chopper in a bunch of future corpses to attack you soon. I think this drop is on a timer, so you can probably wait it out in the beginning area to use the Tiberium against them, but I also suspect that it may reoccur periodically, forcing you to keep moving or eventually succumb to a death by 1,000 cuts. Head north, and after taking out another small Nod patrol, you will reach another Tiberium patch.
Yes, affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Roger.
Use it to get rid of a few racketeers for free. Then cross it in APCs to find the Nod base and the stolen shipment. While you cannot touch the shipment from here, you most certainly can touch the Hand of Nod using the range of your vehicles and grenadiers, but do your best to stay out of range of the racketeers. Attacking the Nod base agitates the AI slightly, causing it to send most of its forces at you. But most of its force is infantry, you are behind the Tiberium patch, and there is no rush because the AI doesn't have much of an economy going on either. So, just blow up the Hand of Nod and get ready to welcome the uninvited guests. If they don't charge at you immediately, you can give them a poke with one of your APCs. That should get them moving. But make sure that the AI can actually pass to your vehicles through your infantry.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Moving out. Yes, sir. Reporting and waiting. You got it. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Eventually, the Not Welcoming Committee should turn into a Not Welcome Committee, and you can return back to the start of the map to take the river crossing to reach a few more infantry ambushes and the southwest corner of the map.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Unit report. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. 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 Moving
Then,
out.
once you make it to roughly here, it's time to run into a tank that a reasonably healthy vehicle can just ignore and nab the glow-in-the-dark box to finish the mission.
Accomplished.
War-torn Bialystok, once a happy farming town for peace-loving peasants. Today, a slaughterhouse. Yet one more casualty in the insane GDI assault against mankind. Yet another in a series of villages wiped off the earth by the Global Defense Initiative and its misguided leader, General Mark Shepard. And what crime did Bialystok commit to warrant said carnage? Sources indicate that GDI terrorists were convinced that this simple hamlet was involved in the manufacture and shipping of Tiberium. When will this madness end? Only when General Shepard and his vision of one world order is stopped. This is Greg Burdett, Bialystok.
Cut. Excellent. Now, do it again in French and German. I want 300 copies made and sent to every TV station in Europe. You have the satellite for another 10 minutes. Is that camera still running?